Today, we embark on an in-depth exploration of Europe's largest marble quarry, situated near Drama in northern Greece. This video provides a comprehensive overview of the meticulous marble extraction process, from the initial cutting within the quarry to the transformation into polished slabs ready for diverse applications. After being cut, these massive stone blocks are transported to the central area of the quarry. This is where experts inspect, classify, and determine which blocks meet the standards for high-end construction projects. Some blocks will be cut into smaller pieces to suit specific purposes, while the finest ones are reserved for special projects, such as premium flooring or sculptures. Finally, these stone blocks will be carefully measured and documented before being transported to the factory. From a piece of the mountain to a masterpiece of interior decor. An incredible journey, isn't it? Alright folks, if you're ever faced with crossing a fast-moving river in a Tata 315E, here's what you need to know. First, assess the depth and flow. Don't rush in blind. Second, secure all essential components and ensure the loader is in optimal condition. Finally, use steady controlled movements to navigate across safely. Confidence and preparation are key. If you're looking for sheer power in earth moving, the Caterpillar D9G is a name that stands out with a Caterpillar D353 diesel engine, delivering an impressive 385 horsepower. It was a workhorse across construction, mining, and military operations, excelling in rugged terrain thanks to its robust drivetrain. Paired with the 491 scraper wagon, with a capacity of 25 to 30 cubic meters, this combo significantly enhances earth-moving efficiency, making excavation, collection, and transport seamless. Despite its high fuel consumption and the need for ample maneuvering space, the D9G plus 491 scraper remains a top-tier choice for large-scale grading and excavation projects. Oh my god, a 28-ton marble block is being loaded onto the Volvo L220F. The immense weight of the stone caused the vehicle to teeter momentarily, showcasing the sheer power and precision required for such a heavy haul. Dragging the tractor out was a losing battle until the team decided to think outside the box. Instead of just pulling, they paired a Manitou forklift for lifting on one side and a backhoe-equipped tractor for support. Sounds clever? Maybe. But in reality, this might just turn into a repair bill waiting to happen. Experience the jaw-dropping relocation of a Komatsu PC 8000 excavator by Mamoet. Watch as the team carefully plans the route, builds a temporary highway bypass, and engineers custom ramps for the loading and unloading process. Witness the 44-axle SPTM trailer handle this 1,000-ton giant with ease. Let's talk about the Komatsu PC200LC, a real workhorse in excavation and land clearing. Equipped with a Komatsu SAA6D107E-1 turbo diesel, pumping out 147 horsepower at 2,000 revolutions per minute, this machine is no joke. Add a wood grinder or mulcher, and it turns into a tree shredding beast. A standard mulcher can grind a 30 to 40 centimeter tree in just 10 to 30 seconds. That's efficiency at its finest. When raging floodwaters rise, massive rocks and loose sand can be swept away, getting trapped beneath bridges and creating ticking time bombs that obstruct the flow. Every swing of the bucket is a calculated move, demanding absolute precision. One small mistake, and disaster could strike. These excavator operators aren't just working, they're fighting to keep the bridge standing and to keep us all safe. Ever wondered what it takes to control a bulldozer on extreme terrain? Let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. These operators need nerves of steel and razor-sharp skills to handle the constant threat of landslides, imbalance, and rough terrain. One wrong move, and disaster strikes. So next time you see a bulldozer at work, take a moment to appreciate the real-life action heroes behind the wheel. Snow removal in mountainous regions is a complex operation requiring both power and precision. The machine must handle thick, slippery snow while navigating steep, narrow roads. Stability is crucial to prevent slips or rollovers, ensuring a safe and efficient clearing process. What a tricky rescue operation. Thankfully, everything worked out in the end. The roar of two Scania 140 V8s departing from the veteran convoy at Kulaveg Station, Sweden, is truly a wonderful sound. It's heartening to see these legendary machines still in action. This isn't your average loader truck. It lacks a ramp for easy unloading. That means the excavator operator must rely on precise, calculated movements to dismount. This maneuver isn't just tricky, it's high stakes. With years of experience under their belt, only seasoned professionals with at least 5 years in the field can execute this safely. One wrong move? The consequences could be disastrous. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. Whoa, look at that dust cloud. These machines are going full beast mode. Excavator digging like there's no tomorrow. Bulldozer clearing the way like a champ. Crazy conditions, but these operators make it look easy. Absolute legends. Imagine watching a massive tree transformed into logs in seconds. This is the magic of the John Deere H414 harvester head. Mounted on a John Deere harvester, it slices through timber like a hot knife through butter. Forestry work that once took hours of manual effort now happens in a fraction of the time. At Forestry Tech, We're committed to bringing you the latest and best in the industry. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's much more to come. Stay with us. Welcome to Forestry Tech. Get ready to be amazed by the daring stunts and real dangers that excavators face every day on the job. No more waiting. Let's dive right in. In this video, we're not just watching a typical workday on the site, but a display that captivates both the young and the seasoned alike. With two Caterpillar 365C excavators and one Caterpillar 245B excavator working in perfect unison, this video showcases the power and precision of heavy machinery at its best. When it comes to conquering steep terrain, few machines can match the Menzi Muck M545. Built for extreme conditions, this 14-ton Swiss powerhouse is an engineering marvel. A 115-kilowatt Deutz engine delivers the muscle, while its flexible leg system allows it to grip slopes no other machine can handle. With a breakout force of 74 kilonewtons and a digging depth of 5.78 feet, it gets the job done where traditional excavators simply can't. Ever seen raw power meet nature head-on? Watch as the unstoppable Cat 322C excavator crushes its way through the swamp, proving why it reigns supreme. All right, everyone. What you're witnessing right now is top-tier excavator operating skills. Anyone can hop in and make it move, but mastering it like this? That's a whole different level. It takes patience, precise control, and a deep understanding of how the machine responds to every movement. This right here is an excavator master at work. To become a truly skilled operator, you need years of experience. I've done many exciting things with the Cat 345, but let me tell you, this little machine is a marvel. What a marvel of engineering! The Caterpillar 988B bulldozer effortlessly maneuvers boulders, its powerful engine roaring as it tackles each obstacle with precision. Its capability to handle such massive loads highlights the cutting-edge technology and robust design of modern heavy machinery. Can you imagine the tension? The machine was stuck, wheels spinning helplessly in the thick mud. It strained and groaned, giving everything it had to break free. Lucky that cable held, saving the day in the nick of time. Mud has always been the #1 enemy of heavy machinery. Regardless of power and operational capability, getting stuck in a mud pit without external assistance poses a serious operational risk. Precision under pressure. With the excavator's power and the operator's expertise, what could have been a disaster was swiftly turned into a controlled, efficient, and remarkable rescue.
Ростик, вы поднимите!
This might be something you've never seen before. As massive concrete pipes were lowered by cranes, a few vehicles found themselves in a tight spot. However, they quickly recovered and got back on track. Machinery versus nature. This isn't something you see every day. But this image proves a simple truth. When humans and machines work in perfect harmony, no challenge is impossible to overcome.
Membahayakan diri ya. Untuk yang belum proporsional, jangan pernah coba-coba.
Stay calm. There's no need for such urgency. Fortunately, the driver is safe. Watch as heavy Welcome to Forestry Tech. Get ready to be amazed by the daring stunts and real dangers that excavators face every day on the job. No more waiting. Let's dive right in. In this video, we're not just watching a typical workday on the site, but a display that captivates both the young and the seasoned alike. With 2 Caterpillar 365C excavators and 1 Caterpillar 245B excavator working in perfect unison, this video showcases the power and precision of heavy machinery at its best.
What if I told you your computer could currently crypto while you're gaming, working, or just watching YouTube, and you didn't need to spend a single dime or even know
When it
anything
comes to
about
conquering
blockchain to
steep
get
terrain,
started. So I've been
few
testing
machines
out
can
this
match
app
the
called
Menzie
Tari
Monk
Universe,
M545.
and it's honestly the most
Built for
accessible way
extreme
I've seen
conditions,
to mine
this
crypto.
14-ton
no
Swiss
rigs,
powerhouse
no confusing
is
wallet
an
setups,
engineering
and no
marvel.
upfront cost. Like,
A
seriously, your
115
grandma could
kilowatt
probably
Deutz
do
engine
this. Just
delivers
your
the
regular
muscle,
computer doing
while
a
its
bit of work in
flexible
the
leg
background,
system
and
allows
you
it to
earn
grip
Tari
slopes
tokens
no
that
other
could
machine
have
can
real
handle.
value when the network
With a
fully
breakout
launches
force of
this April.
74
In this video, I'm
kilonewtons
going
and
to
a
walk you
digging
through
depth of
what Tari
5.78
is,
feet,
how the mining
it
app
gets
works,
the job
a
done where traditional
myth-busting
excavators
breakdown of what
simply
crypto
can't.
mining really looks like in 2025, and how you can get started in less than 2 minutes using the link below. Let's get into it. First of all, what even is Tari? I hadn't heard of it until recently. It turns out this isn't some random new project. Tari was founded back in 2017, which is the same year I got into the crypto space, actually, and it's backed by some pretty big names in tech and entertainment. Now, after 8 years of development, they're launching their own blockchain along with this mining app Tari Universe, which is why I'm partnering with them to show you this today. The concept is pretty wild in its simplicity. You let the app run in the background, your computer does some light lifting,
Ever
and
seen
you get
raw
rewarded
power
with
meet
Tari
nature
tokens.
head-on?
That's it. It's kind of like
Watch
what
as the
Bitcoin
unstoppable
mining
Cat
used to be back
322C
when regular
excavator
people
crushes
could
its way
actually
through
do
the
it without a
swamp,
warehouse
proving
full of
why it
machines.
reigns supreme.
In fact, I created this entire video on the same laptop I've been using to mine Tari. You don't need a GPU rig or a $1,000 setup. If your computer turns on, it can probably mine Tari. Alright, let me show you how to set this up. It's literally 2 clicks. Head over to airdrop.tari.com on your computer, click download Tari Universe for your OS, install the app, then create your free account, and boom, you're mining. Now you can walk away and go on with your day. I'm recording this video right now and my computer is mining Tari. I could be doing anything. I could be laying on a beach right now and be earning Tari rewards.
All right,
and that's
everyone.
Exactly
What you're
what's
witnessing
so
right now is
exciting and
top-tier
cool about
excavator
crypto as a
operating
whole
skills.
and why we're all interested
Anyone
in
can
it
hop
the
in and
first
make it
place.
move,
So I was
but
a little worried about
mastering
this
it like
at
this,
first. I figured if
that's a whole
something like
different
this is
level.
running in the
It takes
background, is it going
patience,
to tank my
precise
battery
control,
life or
and a
make
deep
my computer
understanding
sound
of how
like
the
it's about
machine
to
responds
take
to
off like a
every
jet
move.
engine? But that hasn't been
This
the case
right
at
here
all.
is an
Tari
excavator
Universe
master
actually
at
lets
work.
you customize how much of your CPU you want to allocate. I keep mine on the default settings and I've been browsing, editing video, and no lag, no crashes, nothing weird. You can even pause mining anytime if you want, and it picks right back up when you're ready. So it's really designed to be passive, not intrusive. Another thing I really appreciated is you're not being asked to buy into anything. There's no token you need to purchase to get started, and it's totally free to run. So worst case scenario, you use some idle CPU time. But best case scenario, you're early to something
become a
big.
truly
Mining this
skilled operator,
cryptocurrency is
you
just
need
like
years
mining
of
others. You
experience.
never know how things will go.
I've done
But being
many
first
exciting
is
things with
always
the Cat
better than being late
345,
to the party.
but let me
and
tell
because
you,
it's backed
this
by a
little
legitimate
machine is a
team
marvel.
and investors, there's a sense that this is a project being built with real utility for the long run. The app is very visual too. You can see your mining stats, leaderboards, and even achievements. It's kind of made to feel like a game as opposed to a finance tool. Tari also has a referral program, so if you want to bring your friends into this, you can earn a little bit extra by helping them get started with mining too. I'll drop my link below if you want to use it to get started. They're also building a really active community around it with competitions and events, so it's kind of a whole social experience too. So to wrap it up, if you missed out on Bitcoin or you felt like crypto was too technical or too risky, this might be a way for you to explore the space and get in on one of those early movements.
What a
without
marvel of
spending any
engineering.
money. If you're curious,
The
check out the link in the description, download the app, and let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be
effortlessly
answering
maneuvers
questions, and I'll keep sharing
Its
updates
powerful
as I
engine
continue
roaring as it
mining
tackles
Tari.
each
Thanks for
obstacle
watching,
with
and
precision.
who knows? This
Its
might just be
capability
the
to handle
easiest
such
side
massive
hustle your
loads
computer
highlights
has
the
ever
cutting-edge
had.
technology
Don't forget to like and
and robust
subscribe if this
design of
helped you
modern
out,
heavy
and
machinery.
I'll catch you in the next one.
you imagine the tension? The machine was stuck, wheels spinning helplessly in the thick mud. It strained and groaned, giving everything it had to break free. Lucky that cable held, saving the day in the nick of time.
Simplicity Express. Sounds like this is a good tip. International quality standards are
Prepare to immerse yourself in the deafening roar, like the thunderous crash of rare classic engines. Brace yourself for an enchanting auditory journey as these machines
Mud has
awaken
always
in
been the
unison,
#1
creating
enemy
a
of heavy
powerful,
machinery.
explosive symphony
Regardless of
that
power and
shakes the very
operational
air around.
capability, getting stuck in a mud pit without external assistance poses a serious operational risk.
Engineering
Precision under
masterpiece,
pressure.
the big
With the
Sulcer
excavator's
engine,
power and the
100
operator's
horsepower,
expertise,
50.
what could have been a disaster was swiftly turned into a controlled, efficient, and remarkable rescue.
Ростик, вы поднимите!
This might be something you've never seen before. As massive concrete pipes were lowered by cranes, a few vehicles found themselves in a tight spot. However, they quickly recovered and got back on track. Machinery versus nature. This isn't something you see every day. But this image proves a simple truth. When humans and machines work in perfect harmony, no challenge is impossible to overcome.
Membahayakan diri ya. Untuk yang belum proporsional, jangan pernah coba-coba.
Stay calm. There's no need for such urgency. Fortunately, the driver is safe. Watch as Heavy Transports takes on the challenge of hauling the Volvo EC650, Excavator, and Caterpillar 235. Maneuvering through treacherous terrain and tight corners requires precision and expertise. In heavy hauling, German-engineered MAN and Mercedes-Benz trucks are revered for their strength and reliability. They prove essential in safely delivering these heavy machines to their destination. The power of excavators has given us a whole new perspective on their appearance. What do you do when your fully loaded logging truck is stuck? Well, if you've got a powerful enough bulldozer, you've got a solution. This is a textbook example of how heavy machinery can step in to handle real-world challenges. The right equipment in the right hands can get the job done, no matter how tough it looks. Wow, talk about precision. The skilled excavator operator seamlessly transfers logging records onto the Kalimantan timber extraction truck. But a sudden mishap sends the excavator soaring high unexpectedly. Have you ever wondered how a tractor gets delivered to a job site in Revna village, Borisbil district? This is how it's done. A stunning display of skill, precision, and efficiency. Two trucks were tasked with hauling the massive 155-ton Tesmec 1,675 trenching machine. The sheer weight and size of the machine made this a daunting challenge. Yet, with expert coordination and determination, the drivers successfully transported the behemoth, showcasing their incredible skill and teamwork. What a remarkable feat of heavy-duty logistics. In my opinion, loading a tank onto a tractor trailer malfunctioned, like that will cause it to tip over quickly. Prepare to be amazed by the sheer power of the BAT-2. This 40-ton beast, equipped with a bulldozer blade, a soil-ripping spike, and a 2-ton crane, fiercely churned up the ground. The BAT-2 used its massive blade to clear paths through minefields, fill in trenches, and demolish berms and other obstacles. Curious about how excavators are loaded onto trucks? Well, here's how it's done. The process is a fascinating display of precision and skill, showcasing the intricate techniques involved in transporting such heavy machinery. Can you imagine the thrill? The truck pulls a wheelie, using its incredible power to conquer the steep hill. Yet, the heavy load in the back made the I'm seriously blown away by how effortlessly that excavator yanked out that tree stump. The new Costa stump pullers / splitters for 16 to 28 ton machines are absolute game changers, designed to tackle even the toughest woods like eucalyptus. Talk about power and precision in one incredible tool. Logging isn't for the faint of heart. Bad weather, muddy roads, and messes left by the harvester are all part of the challenge. But this pro handles it all effortlessly with the Forestry Forwarder Logset 6F, showcasing the perfect blend of machine power and expert skill. Thais have their own unique way of unloading excavators. The process was challenging as the truck's front end lifted under the excavator's weight. Yet, despite the difficulty, the descent was remarkably impressive.
But when this thing go off, I think then forward off. Yeah, then you hit the back side of the copy. Smart. Very smart. It's support. Slowly lift the thing out. Slowly lift the thing down. 5, 4, 3, 6, over. Cool. You look like that. It lifted off the ground, eh? Yeah. The drill is top down, eh?
Check this out. This is exactly what top-tier excavator control looks like. See how he keeps every movement fluid and controlled? That's all about finesse and experience. It seems that with the heavy weight of the Caterpillar Cat 330 excavator, the tracks may not have enough traction on the soft ground, causing it to slip and get stuck in this large mud pit. The process begins with using another Cat excavator to remove the surrounding mud and create a gentle slope, making it easier for the excavator to move. To enhance operational efficiency, They evenly spread a layer of sand on the surface to optimize traction during movement. Although they encountered an issue the first time, they didn't waver. The operator relied on their skillful techniques and executed a logical strategy to handle the situation immediately. Watching them pull the excavator up was a perfect example of effective problem solving. Working in a high-altitude quarry involves numerous unpredictable risks. The Kobelco SK200 excavator operates under extreme conditions, and even observing its performance can be a nerve-wracking experience. See that? The ground can collapse without warning. An operator must have absolute composure and exceptional problem-solving skills to face this challenge every single day. Breaking down and transporting a massive Caterpillar 6015B excavator is no small feat. The process starts by carefully dismantling its largest components to ensure a smooth and safe move. The bucket, stick, and counterweight are systematically removed and loaded onto separate trucks, minimizing strain on the main frame. The scene is set. A MAN TGX 540, coupled with a heavy-duty trailer, prepares to transport a massive excavator. Though the journey spans only 50 kilometers, the dismantling alone demands nearly a full day. Without careful planning, this relocation would pose significant logistical hurdles. All right, folks, you're about to witness something absolutely insane. We've got the legendary Caterpillar D11T, a monster of a machine, about to roll over a car like it's a soda can. Place your bets. Will the car hold up at all, or will it get completely flattened? Let's go. This is a prime example of why terrain assessment is absolutely crucial. This guy relied on the power of the Cat D6R to push forward but misjudged the ground stability. Now, to get out, the right technique is needed, or possibly some external assistance. Luckily, he managed to stop just in time before things got worse and bought enough time until the excavator arrived to rescue him. Steep slopes and heavy machinery? A challenging combination. But watch how a skilled operator turns a potentially risky situation into a smooth descent. It's all about balance, control, and knowing how to work with the terrain. The relocation of the 67.5-ton Hitachi ZX670-3 from the Remestrasse railway demolition site required a detail. First, the excavator had to be secured, ensuring the tracks were stable and safe. Then, the transport vehicle, typically a low-bed trailer, was carefully positioned. Strategic route planning is an essential factor, especially in urban environments. More than that, transporting a large specialized excavator under extreme weather conditions not only requires meticulous execution, but also demands the skill and dedication of seasoned professionals.
Oh my god! Belum terlalu ya? Kevin amat! What?
Machines taking on Mother Nature. It's not something you see every day. What do you think will happen next?
Tomorrow! Do the machine! Machine, do that!
The Caterpillar 6030, with 1,649 horsepower and a 33-ton bucket, maximizes productivity in harsh mining environments. Additionally, with a total weight of 324 tons, its stability ensures smooth operation even under extreme loads. If efficiency and reliability are your priorities, this excavator is the solution. Wow! The excavator operator flawlessly loaded the logs onto the truck. But an unexpected twist occurred when the oversized log caused the back end of the excavator to lift dramatically. You know, in the world of heavy lifting, precision is everything. A mobile tower crane nearly tipped into the Kolonivart Canal while navigating around an excavator. Fortunately, a well-coordinated emergency response and strategic salvage operation prevented disaster. I've seen machines struggle in tough conditions, but not the 90-ton Caterpillar 385C. This beast powers through mud, rock, and anything else in its way. When you need equipment that won't quit, This is the machine you count on. A winding, challenging road, and one clear mission: get it up the mountain safely. There's no room for error. Every 180-degree turn demands absolute precision from the driver and the operation team. They anticipated every risk, controlled every factor, and executed the job flawlessly. A textbook example of heavy haul engineering. Watch as this excavator tears down the Hamburg City Nord post office, piece by piece. Every hit, every crack echoes decades of history, making way for something new. The power, the precision. There's something mesmerizing about demolition at this scale. It's not just destruction, it's transformation. What an engineering marvel! The Caterpillar 988B can lift up to around 6 to 7 tons of rock. Handling such massive loads requires careful control to prevent overloading, which could lead to instability or machinery damage. Have you ever seen an excavator dive into a ditch like this? The Randon excavator from PMITAPEVASP plunges into the trench and clears the stream. Pure power in every move. If this video impresses you, drop a 1 in the comments. Your support is our motivation. It's astonishing to see this excavator tackle treacherous ground, teetering on the edge with every move. Its struggle against the harsh terrain highlights its strength and resilience. Driving this machine is no easy feat. It demands intense focus and a high level of expertise. But when you see this man operate the excavator, you won't believe your eyes. forget everything you know about excavators, because the EX8000 is in a league of its own. Designed for high-performance digging, it boasts a massive 30 cubic meter bucket, capable of filling 6 trucks in a single scoop. Weighing in at 816 tons, it's even heavier than a fully loaded Boeing 747. If you need power and efficiency, this is the machine for the job. This is the kind of challenge that only an expert driver can handle. The MAN TGS 33.480, pulling 5 heavy Komatsu excavators, inches its way through the unforgiving mountain road. Now it faces the toughest curve yet. A single miscalculation here, and it's a disaster waiting to happen. A masterful way to unload an 8.5-ton excavator from a truck without ramps or extra support. An impressive feat of engineering and skill.
¿Y tienes tú? No, pero María. No.
The excavator seems to be the only hope for this troubled truck. Oh, it looks like the driver might need a cup of coffee to stay alert.
Fotos. Va bien. Vamos, fotos. Señores. Venga, va. Ya está fuera, chavales. ¿Qué fotos, coño? Quiero fotos.
In this scenario, would you have considered removing a log to ease the load? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Ow, oh! Here is the impressive journey of the Liebherr 984 excavator as it is transported across a mining site. The transportation is handled by a MAN TGX 41.540 truck, combined with a specialized heavy-duty trailer designed for on-site transport. Moving such a large excavator under these challenging conditions requires a blend of skill and expertise, not only from the truck operator but also from the entire support team. All right, folks, let's talk about two absolute powerhouses in construction, Caterpillar 6015B and Liebherr 984. Today, we're going to see just how smoothly they handle excavation and loading. If you're working with tough materials and need a machine that never backs down, the Liebherr R984 is your ideal companion. Its powerful digging force cuts through hard terrain with ease, while the advanced hydraulic system ensures smooth and responsive operation. Although it has a bucket capacity equivalent to the Liebherr 984, the CAT outperforms in terms of efficiency. With a 556 kilowatt engine, significantly more powerful than Liebherr's 392 kilowatt, the CAT delivers faster work cycles and higher productivity. The CAT 320E excavator found itself in a tough situation while trying to escape from a deep mud pit. Despite multiple attempts, the unforgiving terrain held firm, and the mud kept it trapped. Just when it seemed like there was no way out, help arrived. A second CAT machine appeared. And finally, whoa! You can feel the tension in the air as this Volvo EC210B excavator attempts to climb onto that trailer. This is not an easy task. Do you think the operator will make it up there without a hitch? Drop your predictions in the comments before watching to the end. We all know that sediment can cause major problems if left unchecked. Mud builds up, water flow gets blocked, and before you know it, a flood could strike. But with machines like the CAT 345CL long boom, everything changes. Equipped with Trimble GPS, it can dig with high precision, featuring a 50-foot boom, a 30-foot stick, and a total reach of 75 feet. That means it can access deep areas without constant repositioning. Perfect for large-scale dredging projects. If you think excavation is just about digging, think again. Uhrig is tackling a canal project in Tuttlingen using two powerhouse excavators, the Hitachi 470-5 and 490-6. But here's where it gets exciting. Kiesel has supercharged these machines with reinforced lifting points, wider flooring, and 3D machine control. And get this, they can even be operated remotely. Look at that! The Komatsu bulldozer is seriously stuck. It seems like the snow and mud have completely robbed it of traction. The first solution? They dig escape channels around the dozer, creating a clearer path for the tracks. Then, 2 excavators use their buckets and arms to lift and push, freeing the dozer. It's a well-known recovery technique, but it requires precision. Otherwise, all 3 machines could end up in even bigger trouble. Are you impressed by such smooth teamwork? Leave a comment if you have a better rescue idea for this situation. Ever wondered how landfills handle millions of tons of waste efficiently? Enter the Caterpillar 836K. Its massive steel wheels lined with razor-sharp cleats crush and compact garbage like a heavyweight champion. No clogged up tires, no wasted time, just pure, unstoppable efficiency. It's a game changer in waste management. This is intense! The excavator is battling against a fast-moving river, and you can see just how much effort it takes to stay in control. Can you imagine the pressure? One wrong move, and that machine could be in serious trouble. What we're seeing here isn't just a machine in operation, it's a master at work.
Такого не каждый день увидишь, да?
Oh my gosh! Luckily, the operator wasn't injured, but he climbed out of that thing like he was just on a lunch break. Man, it looks like they haven't combined the power of the 2 tractors properly. You can pull from the side, but both tractors must be in a straight line. In this situation, the tractor in the middle had to endure force from both sides, and the result is exactly what you've seen. Navigating winding roads and treacherous turns demands exceptional skill, and this driver's performance is nothing short of remarkable. Despite this being only his 3rd time handling an L-class truck solo, William once again executed flawlessly, Maneuvering a lowboy trailer with an excavator is no easy feat. Yet he demonstrated precision and control that even seasoned operators would admire. Imagine yourself standing on a winding mountain road where unstable rock formations hang precariously over every turn. This is where Cymex Rus and MC parts step in with cutting-edge technology. The Cymex TF1100 drum cutters have just arrived at Chechenplast, ready to pave a safer path to the future ski resort. They work 3 times faster than hydraulic hammers, smoothing out even the most rugged terrain. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. A logging skidder versus a military recovery tank? That's not something you see every day. The Cat 525C skidder is no joke. It's designed to drag massive logs through impossible terrain. But then there's the WZT-2, a beast built for battlefield recovery. This is going to be one insane battle of strength and endurance. This is where experience takes over. Controlling a JCB on a steep incline isn't about power. It's about finesse, instinct, and years of practice. How would a veteran operator handle this? Let's hear your insights.
Welcome back to Top Moments TV today. Get ready because we are bringing you some intense moments and tech adventures that are not for the faint of heart. Dangerous things are waiting ahead. Buckle up and jump right in. 2 iron beasts roared, their giant metal arms stretched out, gripping the unruly rock. Dust filled the air. Engines roared. A battle between strength and stubbornness was taking place. In a moment of seemingly hopeless despair, the small car was trapped in the raging flood, ready to be swallowed up. Suddenly, a giant beast appeared, a mighty excavator with a powerful iron arm. The desolate scene of the construction site, where rocks and mud covered the path, the two mighty deer warriors suddenly became helpless. They were stuck deep in the canal, struggling hopelessly. It seemed that no miracle could free them from this dangerous situation.